Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Helen, Best Book Forward, and today I want to talk to you about my book club and also the books that I choose for Jo Tuffrey, Pilates. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that last night I did a live with Jo. Jo is the Pilates instructor. She is an absolutely wonderful person. I adore her. We met each other through Instagram. She loves books and reading, and she convinced me to start falling in love with Pilates. I love her classes. There's something new every day that you do one of her classes, and she's so much fun. She is the only person I know who can hold a plank and make herself laugh and still hold that plank. Quite frequently I will just have to flop on the floor and have a giggle because she's very funny and her classes are really engaging. For about a year now, I've been picking a book every month to recommend to Jo and her workout family for them to read. And last night we got together to talk about Jo's Feel Good February plan, as well as the book that I'm recommending for her this month. So I also have an online book club, which is free. And I will talk to you about our February choice for that after this one. So the book I've chosen for Jo this month is The Artist by Lucy Steeds. This is a debut novel. You may have seen I shared a short with a sort of cover reveal. This book is just absolutely wonderful. It's an incredible debut. So it's set in 1920s, south of France, and it's about a young journalist who writes to an artist to see if he can interview him and share his story. He receives a letter back just saying come, and signed by this artist. The artist is a man called Edward Tartuffe, who is a sort of reclusive, grumpy, eccentric artist who lives in this house in the south of France with his niece Etty, who is basically his assistant, who has to do all sorts of things for this guy. The three of them come together on this long, hot summer, and there's lots of secrets, and it's a love story, it's a mystery. It's a bit of rage in there, women sort of being concealed in the shadows by men's egos, and it is an absolutely brilliant read, really evocative. There are some just beautiful descriptions of the food and everything. It is an incredible debut. I absolutely loved this one. So this is the book that I have recommended for Jo and her workout family, and that's what they'll be reading this month. And if you haven't read it, you're in for a real treat. So my book club, which is one that I set up, maybe a year and a half ago, and it's a really lovely group, mainly women from all across the world, really, actually. And we meet the last Sunday of every month. Last month we read Rebecca together, which we all really enjoyed. This month we've picked The Bookbinder of Jericho by Pip Williams. So every month what happens is I will pick usually 2 books, but this month we had 3 to choose between. Everyone votes and then we go for the winner. So this says, your job is to bind the books, not read them. When the men of Oxford University Press leave the Western Front, Peggy, her twin sister Maud, and their friends in the bookbindery must shoulder the burden at home. As Peggy moves between her narrow boat full of memories and the demands of the press, her dreams of studying feel ever more remote. She must know her place, fold her pages, and never stop to savour the precious words in front of her. From volunteer nurses to refugees fleeing the horrors of occupation, the war brings together women from all walks of life, and with them some difficult choices for Peggy. New friends and lovers offer new opportunities, but they also make new demands, and Peggy must write her own story. So I think that one sounds brilliant. I loved her other book, The Dictionary of Lost Words. Sorry, I can't speak today. So that's what we are reading together for my book club. If you would like to join us, if you check the caption, I'll put a link there. So those are the 2 books that my various groups are reading this month. I'd love to hear from you. Have you read either of them? Do you fancy reading them? And if you would like details of either Jo's classes or my book club, do feel free to drop me a message and I will share those details with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with some more book chat soon. Take care.